It's Kin Faux week here on Tunesday Tuesday, episode number 73 with my buddy Rico Gonzalez and Jakey Black from the award-winning band Kin Faux. Let me tell you more about my buddies from Kin Faux. Kin Faux is not a person. Kin Faux is a movement. Kin, as in family. Faux, as in fake. They believe that you can build the family you want and that everybody is welcome. Based out of San Antonio, Texas, Kin Faux is a dynamic, nationally touring band that infuses the vibrant spirit of Texas Red Dirt Country into every single performance. Drawing inspiration from iconic artists like Charlie Daniels, Alabama, and Restless Heart, their sound features rich vocal harmonies and virtuosic fiddle playing by Rico Gonzalez, incendiary guitar work by Jakey Black, and a thunderous rhythm section. The band was formed out of a shared passion for Texas Red Dirt music, inspired by artists such as Randy Rogers, Kevin Fowler, and Turnpike Troubadours. Kin Faux's music echoes the authenticity and resilience found in traditional American folklore, telling stories of struggle and hope through heartfelt lyrics and captivating melodies. Their high energy and engaging performances have quickly gained them traction, earning them the title of the band to see and the tightest band in Texas. They recorded their debut EP at Mainframe Studios in Nashville with producer Bobby Randall. Kin Faux's self-titled EP was released in the fall of 2018, and they released their first single, Teardrops on the Rocks, in the summer of 2019 to rave reviews. Fast forward to 2026, the band is focused on continued growth in the industry. They started the year strong, selling out the annual New Year's Eve dance at the Lukenbach, Texas Dance Hall, and are excited to welcome five-time state fiddle champion Emily Jean to the dynamic band lineup. With over 1 million streams to date, their recorded music has reached 4 continents or more. The band is excited to head into 2026 with the continued desire and vigor to spread their brand of country music to an even larger audience. With a commitment to authentic storytelling and a vibrant sound, Kin Faux is poised to become one of the most exciting names in Texas Red Dirt Country history. And guys, without further ado, I am so stoked to bring to you an awesome interview with my buddies Rico and Jakey from Kin Faux. Y'all check it out. Got Kin Faux here. It's Rico and Jakey, my buddies, my homies.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's so cool to see you guys. You guys have hit the well again, what I call the Beaver's Well, for another great song.
The Beavers. That's funny, man.
Just so you guys know what I'm talking about out there, we're talking about Jim and Brett Beavers, like two of the best songwriters in the history of music. And Kin Faux is known for turning their songs into #1 hits. So,
oh, come on, man, that's awesome. Those brothers are awesome, and to see them work together is even more awesome. And it's such a fun time, man.
Well, I mean, let's keep it real here. You guys have already had a #1 hit from the Beavers, "Honky Tonk Honey," right? And
co-written, yeah, we wrote that with them.
Yeah. And now we got "Hey Senorita" that's just coming out, which is a dope song. We're gonna get into it with y'all soon on the song,
okay.
But let's chat a little bit about what you guys have planned for the rest of 2026. We're in a new year, and I imagine there's probably lots of music on the horizon, right?
Man, new year, new me, right? They call it.
Again, we're super excited about the about Hey Senorita. We're so thankful that people are responding in a positive fashion. We plan on recording a bunch of new music, keeping new content, and just playing a bunch of shows. We got Billy Bob's coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot of dates coming up that we're super stoked about, and honestly, as an independent artist trying to advertise for all those dates and stuff, it's like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like, we're doing it, and the traveling from last year, we had our heads down, we were touring, and we kind of picked our heads up again. We're like, it's time for some new music. So like Jakey said, we talked to the Beaver brothers, and they had written this song actually with Bart Butler. John Party's producer.
Yep.
And it had a cool flair to it. and it was something that we wanted to put out, and so we got the green light and we put our Kin Faux stamp on it, and we couldn't wait to like launch at the beginning of the year because this whole thing, the whole spring date stuff, we're packaging it as a Hey Senorita tour, and it's been a huge response for our camp. We're so excited, and man, starting to see some hard work pay off, and we're still grinding though.
Yeah.
Still hitting the road, still gonna be going out this year. Like Jiggy said, Billy Bob's is another big.
Yeah, talk about that. Is this the first headlining show for y'all at Billy Bob's?
Third, brother.
So you guys are just veterans of this now, right?
No, well, I'm hoping this time. I mean, because it keeps growing, right?
Yeah.
Little by little. I remember the first time we played there. Robert Gallagher, he's kind of like the hospitality guy there for the artist relations. Everybody knows Rob.
Yeah, he's super awesome.
He's famous and stuff. But I remember at the end, after our first show, he came back and he handed us the envelope. It was like, "Here's your settlement." He's like, you guys just like you blew this up, and there was over 2,000 people here. Like great
Wow.
job. And then the next time, it's just growing. So this time, we're hoping to sell this thing out, man. The third time in's a charm.
What's
right?
that mean to you guys, though? Because y'all have been together a long time. To have somebody come up to you and say you had 2,000 people at Billy Bob's of all places, that's crazy. It's got to be surreal, right?
It is honestly, and again, these are it's such an iconic place, and we were so just thankful for the opportunity to even to play on that stage and to see it grow. We look at it as like a barometer. It's like well, our heads down, we're working hard, and it's like we're going in the right direction. It seems like so that's and just again operating from a place of just gratitude. Every opportunity is golden. We have the greatest job in the world.
Yeah.
And the fact that people they choose to spend their time and energy coming to see us or buying merch or listening to our music. The gravity of that is not lost on us. We're very aware that we can't do this without them, and we're just so grateful.
Yeah, you guys are prolific tours too. Like you guys are playing all over the place and all the time. So like when you're playing an iconic stage like Billy Bob's, how do you guys keep the show, similar or the same to other shows that are maybe not on as an iconic stage? Like trying to keep it the same so it doesn't look like, it's a special night, so to speak, just because it's Billy Bob's.
Well, honestly, we do try to. We do try to hold ourselves to a certain standard
Sure.
as far as the actual performance itself. And our ethos is that it doesn't matter how big the crowd, doesn't matter where it's at. We're still going to give the same show.
Yeah, 4,000 people.
But to say that acting like Billy Bob's isn't different. Would be just
right
too. So
yeah.
But honestly, it's more of a reality check for us. It's like okay, just calm down.
Yeah.
We know our show. We're going to give 100%. So it's honestly we just try to be as consistent as possible, and just operate from with the attitude of gratitude, if you will.
Attitude of gratitude. It's funny. So I don't remember what show it was. It was one of the bigger shows we did last year. It might have been the Cody Jinks stage over at Tanglefoot by Temple, that big festival. But Jake was like, "What was it that show?" You're just like, focus, just calm down, like just Rico, like
we got this.
I'll start like going like I'm not nervous like crazy but I have fun.
Yeah.
So it's like when it comes to those big stages, like you bring it, right? But like you said, it doesn't matter where you're playing. Even if it's a small little honky tonk or whatever. Those are some of the craziest fun shows we have too.
And to say, it's not that it doesn't matter, but
No.
but it all matters.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
So it's just and as far as the whole thing about reel Enrico in, I mean, he's just it's like a top man. Just he starts he just goes, you know. So I'm there is a tethering component, if you will. But no, it's great. We're super thankful. We're super thankful about you know how 2026 has begun to unfold,
Yeah.
and got a lot of new surprises coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rico,
Yeah,
you
man.
talked about putting the Kin Faux stamp on things. I love the way you put that. What does that look like for you guys?
Oh man, for me personally, it just like I don't feel like we're in a box. Our brand, I think our brand. We've talked about this. It's been 8 years now, man. So like, but we've talked about this in the past as a band. It's like, we're not the Kevin Fowler. We're not a Randy Rogers. We're not a Cowboy Country Cody Johnson or anything like that. We're kind of our own thing, and I think that's a good thing. As an artist, Jakey always says like we're constantly evolving. And so our kinfo stamp on things, I think, is whatever's going on in the moment, I guess, and it's I don't know, just making the whole thing just a fun time. All right, what'd you say?
Well, I mean, I think personally, if I mean, as far as putting the kinfo stamp on it, I mean, from a sonic point of view, you know, we're very comfortable with the idea of taking of you know being pitch songs and I mean, a great song's a great song. It doesn't matter, you know, who
Yeah.
wrote it.
Yeah,
So, but there is artistry involved here. I mean, we will take a demo and we'll gut it, you know, and we'll put it back together and make it our own. And I think that's where our artistry in that capacity. I mean, when we write our own tunes, obviously it's a different thing. But when we take a song that's been pitched, like with Hey Senorita, uh, it was it was such a treat and so much joy to watch it evolve in the studio, you know, because like I mean, we came in with an idea of how we want it to sound, and at the end of it, it's like it's all that and so much more, you know. So it's just being able to sustain that kind of creative work environment, and take the influences and the hard work and the talent of the players, and uh, uh, and watch it just all culminate is it's a beautiful thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think a lot of that too has to do with something we talked about in our episode last year is how Kin Faux is very fiddle centric, and the fiddle is just, it's not an accessory in y'all's band, it is a focal point. And I think that's a major part of the stamp that you guys have. I don't think there's really anybody else really shining a light as much as you guys on the fiddle as a focal point, right?
Now we got two.
Now we got two.
I know, and that's what I'm leading towards. You guys are on. You guys are on it. That's where I'm leading. Like
Yeah.
that's the segue, the changes in the band, because now you have a 5-time state champion as your twin fiddler. Number one,
Yeah, man.
Rico. You gotta pick up your game if you're gonna be dealing with a
I'm
5-time state
I
champion.
she's incredible. I'll say that she's yeah. It's and I'll play second fiddle to her any day.
I see
This
what you
Emily
did
G.
there. I see what you did there.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's so yeah. As you said, we added a fifth member, Emily Jean. She's from New Mexico, Albuquerque, but now Texas, and yeah, she acoustic, keys, fiddle. We
Wow.
just kind of created an auxiliary position for her, so she fills in, a spot that we I think allows for more creativity. Jakey's put it in the past, like how do you say it? Like, it creates more strokes, more like
Well, no, it's like
melodic
yeah. I mean,
layers,
this is the first time that we've had
music stuff.
the opportunity to develop, you the melody section in a really practical way. Like going into the studio before, and playing, and we have to be very careful with how we arrange stuff because I
As a
mean
four-piece, yeah.
up until now, I mean he and I had been the only instruments in the
Melody
melody
section,
section.
yeah.
So I mean he's playing and doing this, and he's playing a bunch of instruments and singing and entertaining, and it's amazing to watch. But now I mean with Miss Emily in the band, it gives us an opportunity to really develop this particular section of the music in a really kind of elegant. I mean, kind of sophisticated way where I mean, it's just going to be there's going to be way more depth and dimension.
Man, I'll tell you what, seeing her and Jakey play together, it's just like the new song Senorita when we play it live, the layers of melodies that they created together, the harmonies, the stuff they do, it just creates another element, like you were saying, man. It's really cool. It's refreshing, man. This is a
I think
refreshing
that can be
thing.
lost too. A lot of people, the everyday layman listener or consumer of music may not even know that instrumental harmony even exists, that you can harmonize instruments and not just voices, but it
Yeah,
exists and it's important in music, right? So having that
absolutely.
dynamic to the band, how does that kind of open up the toolbox for you guys?
And I
Don't get them started, brother.
I'm so happy you've asked. No, honestly, along with going forward with writing on new stuff, I mean, there's going to be more texture, more depth, more dimension in recorded material, but it's also going to translate to the stage. But as well, the stuff that we've done before that are mainstays on our set list, we're going back and we're developing harmony with that, and it's becoming a really new music.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're super excited about that, and we have a new rhythm section.
Yeah.
Our bass player Chris Gonzalez, he's a fantastic musician. He's
Great
a
vocalist as
great
well.
vocalist. So I mean, along with
4-part harmonies.
yeah,
Wow.
we have 4-part harmony, a vocal harmony, and we're developing, up to, I mean, 2 and 3-part, a melodic, counterpoints, with instrumentation. I mean, live, which is, I mean, it's a dream come true.
Something we've always wanted, I
Always
think.
wanted,
Yeah.
it's really it just never translated
It
until now.
and to be honest with you, we played Green Hall last weekend, right? And we've been working hard for this whole new show, and it was like a rocket ship that went off, man, on stage last weekend with the new lineup, and it seemed to be seeing our people take that. There was tears in the audience, there was joy, I mean, it was something refreshing on all parts, man, to see that live. So I'm excited. If you're a listener and you haven't seen us yet, come on out to the Kin Faux
Please,
show, come
please
see the new thing. Even if you've seen us already, come on out for the new one.
Yeah, because it sounds like everything's changing in a good way, in a more fulfilling way musically, and that's
Yes,
exciting as a fan. I'll keep it real.
Yeah.
Jakey, I see how excited you are and having the extra tools and
oh
stuff.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
and
This
having
guy,
talked to you guys the first time, I know how in depth you are in the tightness of all of this, right? Like in the just the organic way that things flow for you guys as a band.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir.
and so adding pieces and subtracting pieces and having people come in and having people leave, that can be a real huge detriment to a band's chemistry. And so like having these harmonies and having different versatile players being able to play 3 4 different instruments, being able to do different kinds of harmonies with vocals and stuff, man, I'm just excited for y'all with all of that
thanks,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, from the merch booth, if I could just say this real fast, sorry to interrupt you,
Sure.
but from the merch booth all the way to the stage, I mean, Miss Megan, our merch manager, Jakey's wife, is really upped it, and we're packaging this whole like all the spring dates as a spring tour, the Hey Senorita tour, and really trying to do like it's basically a mini stadium tour in little clubs and smaller venues, and we're doing that intentionally so when people come they can see the brand and they can see the whole newness and the new show and so yeah, man, you talk about people leaving and coming and going, but the energy's still there and we're still really intentional with what we're doing.
I love to hear that, and I don't like to compare songs or anything like that, but man, I love this tune, and it kind of reminds me of like the old Santana vibe with like
Okay.
Maria, like those kind of jams
Yeah.
from back in the day. Of course, I don't think they had fiddle in it back in the day, but
I thought you were gonna say Ricky Martin.
no, man, I was feeling the Maria, man. I was like, dude, I love this. Let me ask you this, because I know this is important. We got a new year. We got everything's new. 2026. You get rid of the old. You're trying to start off the year with a bang. and everything's being branded around this song, Hey Senorita. So what goes into that choice, right? Like choosing the song that's going to kind of lead off your year, because the year has to start off right. So like if you make the wrong choice here, it can really hurt you as a brand, I would imagine.
Well, honestly, I mean, I think that we've been holding this song for a minute, just waiting for the right opportunity, and
Yeah.
we just kind of, I mean, we just kind of check the temperature, and we conferred with some people in the industry, and just kind of they kind of gave us some direction. So we felt that this was the right time to do this, and but I mean. Honestly, we felt this was something special. I mean, we felt I recall, driving home from the studio, and we're like, this is something different. I mean, we could feel it. We weren't sure,
Yeah.
how it would land or anything, but as far as from a creative point of view, I mean, we felt that there was something different about it. So,
I mean,
but
if I could say like all pub is good pub, right? Good or bad or whatever. I mean, there was rumors last year going around. Oh, you guys are just a Tejano band. Oh, you guys are just a rock band. Oh, you guys, there's so many things thrown around. So me personally, I was like, man, if we put this song out, we're gonna be pigeonholing ourselves into this corner, and because it does have that Mavericks, that Santana feel, something that we don't have in our catalog right now. Now we do, but so for me personally, I was like, man, I don't want to, hold us into this place, this box. But I think, like Jakey said, right timing. When we had a changeover and some band members, and we needed a refresh to radio, to all our listeners. I think this was something that they didn't expect coming. It wasn't your typical 145 country song. It
Yeah.
wasn't, and that, it was a little different, and not in a bad way. I think in a good way. And so I think that it was the right timing, because I'll be honest, this we recorded this with a batch that when we recorded, was it Weathered
mhm.
and like Next Heart You Break and stuff, um and we're just like Jakey said, waiting for the right time. So I think it all happened the way it should have, man. I think that's, it all happened the right timing.
Man, I love the way
Hopefully, I
you're
mean,
talking about it.
hopefully we'll find
No,
We've
out.
had a good response.
I love the way you're talking about it, though, Rico. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Like that kind of strategy is so important, and I love how you're talking about kind of the foreknowledge of trying not to allow yourself to be placed into a box by listeners, by radio, by all of those things, right? And I hate that for y'all because it's such BS in my opinion. You guys are not a Tejano band. You're not a rock band. Like you guys are Kin Faux, and there's nobody else like y'all in the
Oh my
scene.
gosh, thanks,
No,
man.
it's true, dude. And I mean, I'm sure you guys know that. I mean, nobody's doing what y'all are doing, so it's exciting as a
Thank
listener.
you. Thank you, sir. It's
Yeah,
it's hard it's hard to have a pulse on that when your head's down all the time trying to
sure.
Trying to
put
Yeah,
keep
and
your
you're
head
always looking forward too, right? There's not a rear view mirror, so there's not a lot of
exactly.
reflection in what you're doing behind you, right?
yeah,
So
100%.
but yeah, I think
100%.
this song's gonna be huge for y'all, man. It's again the perfect marriage between artist and song. That Kin Faux stamp that you're talking about is so relevant on this song as well. Great songwriters on the song as usual with the Beaver Brothers or Beavers Brothers, Beavers
The
Square.
Beavers.
Yeah.
Beaver Square.
So this show's a little bit different than the one that we did before, and I have a segment called Pick of the Week. And so this is going to
Oh.
be Kin Faux's pick of the week, and since we have two of them, they each get to pick one. So the way this
Oh.
works is this will actually go out next Tuesday. This is a live interview that we're
Yeah.
pre-recording, but we play music on this show, so we will be featuring Hey Senorita on this show. But also, they each get a pick of the week for their song obsession right now. So, what song are you individually obsessed with right now?
Oh boy. Oh gosh. You go first.
Me first. Oh man, I feel like I'd be showing too much of myself if I told you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna be straight up with you, Chris. Here's the deal, and don't crucify me for this, but with everything we're doing right now and how busy we are, I don't find myself listening to a lot of music. Well, and we've just been so focused on building our show and stuff. So I've been listening to a lot of Kin Faux stuff, but I mean, my guilty pleasure has to be choosing Texas with Ella Langley.
Let's
I mean,
go. That's nothing wrong with
yeah,
that, bro.
I love it, and my fiance has it on blast. Most of the time in the house. So, um, yeah, I think choosing Ella Langley, choosing Texas, can't go wrong with that,
Man, we need
right?
a Kin Faux version of that song live, right? I think that'd be
Choosing Texas.
badass. Come on now. All right, Jakey, what's your obsession right now?
Oh, my obsession. Oh gosh. I've actually been kind of going down a like a widespread panic
Oh,
kind of spiral here. Yeah, probably nothing that nobody's heard of. Probably. Actually, their album Street Dogs, which came out in 2008. Probably like Cell, their first cut in that album. I mean, it's a great group, but I mean, I, I'm a guitar player, dude. I focus on guitar stuff.
What's the
So
what's the
you know,
title of the song, Jakey?
Cell, Sell, comma Sell,
Okay,
Cell.
sweet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was
sir.
I was I was very curious what your answer would be, man.
Jakey is a savant, man,
Yeah,
and when it comes to music, like, and he's being real humble right now, but like he's our band leader. So like when it comes to creating melodies, a lot of the melodies you hear in our recordings in the studio are this guy. The licks and stuff. This guy, like, he directs where the feel of all the songs go, and I think I trust him with my life, and I trust him with the music. I mean, he's so when it comes to what he listens to, like today he came to the house and he's like, have you heard, who was it, the jazz, do you listen to jazz, Rico? Like,
Oh,
or
jazz theory.
jazz, have you done jazz theory? And I was like, I took it back in college, but, and he's like, when he started talking, it's like, that's Jacob Black, man, and that's why I love him.
yeah.
Like,
Legitimately, one of the smartest people I've chatted with on this show.
it's
Very
cozy,
Honest
bro.
to goodness, dude. Like, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. So,
Thank you, sir.
I
Very
always look forward to chatting with you, Jakey. Honestly, man, because
Thank you,
I
thank
love
you.
I love to hear your insight on things. You're just so stinking smart about music. And who knew that Rico would be the pretty girl out front, right?
What?
I think it's just some of the stuff that we say over the talkback mic. I mean,
I can imagine,
Yeah.
dude.
oh, dude, no.
We could do a whole album of like talk. It's called Talk Back.
talk back.
Yeah.
But it's just like sweet nothings.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
need to record it, right? You just record
Oh, yeah.
all of that.
Well, there's
It could be incriminating.
it could be incriminating. Sometimes we'll do a multi track of the night or whatever back in the day, and it'll record the talkbacks too, and there'll be some times where something's said and you're like, oh, I forgot about that, but like, I gotta delete that. Like, can't have that out there.
Might delete later, right? Like, yeah.
Exactly,
I
man.
love it, man. It's Kin Faux here on the show for the second time. Kinfo.com. You guys make sure you're following along with everything they got happening right now, which is a lot. They are on tour currently right now. Just started touring. First date was Green Hall, February 6th. I'm going to list out all of the dates. You guys can go to the website to see this as well. February 12th in Round Rock, February 14th in Royce City, which is not far from me.
Yeah.
February 21st, Durant, Oklahoma. February 27th in Austin, Houston on the 28th. San Antonio on the 6th. Austin again in March 7th, which that's going to be with Mike Ryan. That's going to be a hell of a show. March 14th with the legendary Aaron Watson in Cotulla, Texas. March 20th in Abilene. March 21st in Lytle. April 10th in Cibolo. April 11th in Katy. And April 24th in Kerrville. And you never know with these guys. There's always new dates being added. So
Yes.
make
There's
sure
be more dates dropped today too. So
yeah, so
Kinfo.com.
stay up to date at the website. Again, it's kinfo.com. All the social media is Kin Faux as well. Super easy to find them. And stream the song, request the song. Hey Senorita is out on all platforms right now. So, and we're gonna play the song tonight as well. So,
Awesome.
appreciate you guys hanging out with us, man.
Chris, so good to see you, buddy.
it's always fun, man. We were looking forward to seeing you, man, and thank you for supporting. I know we didn't get a lot of time to say this, but we want to acknowledge that we can't do this is a dream for us. to do this as a job for a living, and you make it possible, man. And you're helping us. So thank you for supporting music.
Thank you.
Taylor.
Oh, of course, man. And you guys are always welcome here. I hope to catch up with y'all many, many times over the years. So
Sounds great, sir.
All right,
I love it, man. I look forward to
You
it.
guys have a great rest of your day.
You too, buddy.
You too,
Thank
brother.
All right.
Take care.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're gonna get right into the music, guys. I can very confidently tell you guys that this right now is my favorite song of 2026. Okay, and at the end of the year, I will do a top 10 songs, top 10 favorite songs, and right now, "Hey Senorita" is in the lead for that. I absolutely adore this song. I love Rico and Jakey and all the boys and girl now from Kin Faux. Here is the brand new single, "Hey Senorita."
I was down, killing some tequila in a border town. Was drowning out a heartache in a cantina called Rosalie. She was there, Mexicali rose in her raven hair, her eyes as black as midnight, and they were smiling right back at me. And I was like, "Hey, senorita, como te llamas? Eres bonita. Tell me, do you wanna spend a little time with a cowboy like me?" She was like, "Hey, caballero, yo soy Maria," and we danced all night, drinking tequila. Next thing you know, she stole mi corazón away. Hey, senorita. I woke up, little hungover and a little in love, reaching for Maria in the tangled up motel sheets. And she was gone, gone, gone. I'm talking all the way, adios, gone. Did I really hold her, or was it all just a dream? I was like, "Hey, senorita, como te llamas? Eres bonita. Tell me, do you wanna spend a little time with a cowboy like me?" She was like, "Hey, caballero, yo soy Maria," and we danced all night, drinking tequila. Next thing you know, she stole mi corazón away. Hey, senorita. Now I'm walking around this border town, looking for her in the crowd. I still haven't found my hey senorita. Hey senorita. Hey senorita. Hey senorita. Hey senorita, como te llamas? Eres bonita. Tell me, do you wanna spend a little time with a cowboy like me? She was like, "Hey, caballero, yo soy Maria," and we danced all night, drinking tequila. Next thing you know, she stole mi corazón away. Hey, senorita. Hey, senorita.
Woo! I can tell you straight up, this will be a number one hit for Kin Faux. No doubt in my mind, it is a poppin' song. This song, mark my words. Which camera? Mark my words. Is going to be number one. I guarantee it.